Oh, there we go.
Oh, we good now? Okay. Cool.
Yeah, there we go.
So yeah, just starting off, it's been, like I said, it's been a wild start to the day. It's actually Sunday, my bad, guys. But we're going to be joined by Faifre and MiniMo, winners round 1 of top 64. Best of 5, by the way.
Yeah,
all set to best of 5.
You know, originally I think it was only supposed to be top 16, best of 5.
Oh, they switched it last minute?
Yeah, no, because people were like, oh, we want more best of 5s.
Well, fair enough. Well, anyways, let's, you know, we're going to get started into a juicy set. For sure. Wolf Joker, how do you feel about Faifre? Because you've done him quite a bit.
You know, Faifre's really good. Like, I haven't played too much with him. Was grinding a bit with him on Friday, though. Dude was kicking my ass. He knows his stuff. He knows a lot about Joker and all that.
Yeah, definitely seems pretty knowledgeable. It's going to see that, yep, get the low recoveries to avoid any Wolf edge guards, of course. You know, Joker, I feel like base Joker has a better recovery than Arsene. Because I feel like with Arsene, so many buffs he gets. But I feel like that one, maybe that debuff, I guess, is that recovery. It does leave him susceptible to 2 frames. And you're going to see MiniMo going to be looking out for that quite a lot.
Yeah, because it's so linear, right?
Yeah.
With a grappling hook, he has the smic, right?
Yeah, for sure. Looking pretty even game 1. I don't know how either one feels about this matchup. Looks pretty scary for, I feel like, for both sides. In edge guarding ways and killing, I feel like Joker with Arsene is going to be killing more, but you know, it doesn't really matter. MiniMo finding the first kill of the set with that dash attack, that big boot, going to be coming in super strong. You
know, I feel like people forget how much kill power Wolf actually has with his down smash, his back air, his dash attack, obviously, as we just saw. I heard Mo talking with Schmixtape about it earlier. He says, like, he thinks it's, like, a bit Joker favored.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's like, I get Joker's obviously a very explosive character, very hard to hit as well. Wolf kind of more of a generalist type. Yeah, I feel like both these characters are so mobile. It's gonna be really hard to like kind of catch them. But when you do get your hands or your paws or your claws on them, it is gonna hurt pretty hard. And you know, MiniMo's getting a good start. This percent kind of building up for Faifre. Needs to watch out how he's taking damage. You know, Joker's got like a really skinny hurt box, right? You're gonna be very evasive. Like I said, that mobility is gonna help. On the ground, whereas Wolf's going to be in the air moving a lot, so it's going to be kind of a battle of attrition of where you want to be, either in the air or the ground, between these two. Yeah. Also, Wolf's laser is really good for controlling space.
Oh, so is that back air, bro. Yeah, and all the space, that big gap between them in the percent and stocks, doing a really good job for MiniMo. Really good start to the set.
Yeah. But yeah, that laser, good for controlling space, but you also want to watch out for like not being too obvious with it because it's got a Rebels card, right? Brings out Arsene.
We're seeing a lot of Arsene's from Faifre. I believe this is his 3rd or 4th, but just hasn't done too much with it.
I don't know. He just kind of had it, which like MiniMo has just been killing him more, I think.
Yeah, I think in this matchup, I mean, it's obviously an ending matchup. You want to kill Joker before he gets Arsene regularly, right? It's kind of the simple option. But I feel like MiniMo especially has been super clinical. You know, he's getting rid of Arsene as soon as he gets it, or just before he gets it, and it's proving to be really worth it. He's not really getting a chance to actually use his comeback mechanic.
Yeah, this is actually my first time seeing MiniMo just play in general.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, because like I don't watch the UK scene much aside from like the top level.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's like what, best player in the Midlands?
No, he's not. I wouldn't say he's. I'm not to disrespect him. I wouldn't say he's one of the best in the Midlands. He's from the Northeast. Oh, and I wouldn't say he's one of the best there. Probably in the top 5 region in Northeast, but obviously that's a sub-region of a sub-region. But the way I would describe MiniMo in general is that he's very reaction-based. And I feel that's really good for Wolf. Like, he doesn't really have an autopilot per se. Obviously, of course, everyone has an autopilot, but he usually revolves around reacting to what his opponent does and counteracting with that. And with a character like Wolf, which is very like fundamentally based, not exactly the most, you know, oriented character in a certain way, it's very free flow for him. And MiniMo does a really good job of showing that. But, you know, last soccer piece, Arsene nearly out, but, you know, he can still get another one, and you have to watch out. It's not over till it's over.
Faifre's going to need to put in some work, though, in order to get that second Arsene. That kill percent on his last stock, Arsene just ran out. MiniMo still at really low percent.
Yeah, we were talking about clinical, right? This is the time to be clinical now. You need to get rid of Faifre right now before he gets Arsene, because he will make it hurt.
MiniMo definitely has a kill power in order to do it, though. Which, again, that back air is dangerous.
Yeah, you know, there's going to be a lot of options to watch out for. Like you said, that back air is going to be really good, especially on the platforms like this, because it auto-cancels. So stages like PS2, like Small Battlefield, they can literally spam back air on that platform and find a kill. But, you know, doesn't really need it. Again, the big boot coming out. Wolf must have, what, size 11, size 12 shoes? Because, damn, you know, them feet be doing damage.
I mean, I think he got like metal claws on them as well.
Yeah, so, like... you know, they added up. I feel like he just came from the Puss in Boots movie and, you know, he's come back with a vengeance. There's a reason he call him Death. Trying to get that percent right now.
Bro, Faifre though. Faifre is good.
Like, I agree with you. I feel like Faifre was doing a really good job, but it seemed like he was playing catch up that whole first game. Yeah. And I feel like MiniMo came out the gate swinging, and I don't think Faifre was kind of ready for what MiniMo was kind of putting out. Yeah. So, you know, good on MiniMo for recognizing that he can kill before Arsene comes out, the big bad man, and sealing these stocks quickly is definitely going to help this set.
You know, I feel like kind of top Joker in the Nordics, at least, is kind of between Faifre and Soon.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of Soon as well, yeah.
You know, I had to play Soon in pools. He's really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, between those two, I feel like Faifre's like specialty is he knows a lot about Joker. Okay. He's labbed a lot about him. A lot of like tiny stuff, tiny interactions.
I feel like being knowledgeable on your own characters, obviously it sounds kind of obvious, but I feel like that's really good as well, because you can know your percents, know your combos, know your routes of what you actually want to get in terms of damage. You can be like kind of, I guess, optimal in that type of way.
You know, absolutely.
Yeah, so I feel like knowing your character really well instead of just going with the flow like, you know, like MiniMo might do. I don't know how knowledgeable he is about Wolf. You know, might help you in the long run. Yeah. It's not helping him in this first game though. In the second game either.
You know, it is usually also really helpful with like a precise and like more, I don't want to say technical, but technical character like Joker.
Yeah. I wouldn't say he's one of the most easiest to use. I can get what you mean.
Yeah.
In terms of like maintenance, he might be like quite like taxing. He might have specific combos, but Arsene, you know, doesn't really make it that complicated. It's just you know, Arsene in the job. Cool. Let me just use my you know, certain aerials.
I feel like a lot of this has been like Faifre just trying to chase around MiniMo. I feel like he's not using his ways of controlling his space enough.
Yeah, I agree. Like you said, you know, in that first game and in this second game too, it just feels like Faifre's always on the come up. Like he's always trying to catch up to MiniMo. I feel like we talked about in the first game, that mobility factor, right? With you know, Wolf flying all around the air, Joker speeding around all on the ground. Just feels like Wolf has that control. MiniMo's showing it even now. Only 64% on the board, and he's already taken a stock. Looks really strong in the second game too.
You know, I think like, so I don't know how well MiniMo was known before he was flown out. He was originally flown out here because of another Norwegian player called Mo, who unfortunately couldn't make it because he was sick. So they just kind of left MiniMo here to compete, but I guess he's trying to make the most of it.
Yeah, I feel like MiniMo is a solid player in the UK. You know, we do have a lot of strength in the UK, like quite up top, quite mid-level as well. So it's kind of hard to kind of shine yourself. But I do feel like MiniMo can shine here. I feel like this is a good tournament to show that he has got the skill. And he's seeded pretty high for a good reason.
I think he's seeded 9?
Yeah, I think he's seeded just below top 8. So not out of the question for him.
You know, he's absolutely showing he can make it. Of course, at Arsene back here trying to say, no, stay back. You're not making top 8, dude.
Yeah, trying to deny him his spot. But still, you know, MiniMo fighting. This second slot just needs to relax and see how we can get his percent on the board. Because Faifre's kind of raising it right now. You know, this is really good on Faifre, showing some actual fight right now.
You know, that Arsene just ran out though, so like, he's gonna need to.
He already got a quarterback just from Rebels guarding laser. One projectile, and he already got a quarterback. That's insane.
You know, like
it just ran out.
You know, like again, MiniMo needs to like his laser again really good for controlling space, but he needs to be careful with it. Because he doesn't want to give Faifre free Arsene.
Yeah, and now we were talking so much about MiniMo, but I feel like this game is kind of running up to Faifre's game right now. You know, he's caught all the way back. He was down a whole stock, 60-something%. I believe it was 64. And we're already now looking at even game 2. And I feel like that Arsene factor, maybe even if he didn't kill, still getting a lot of damage. You know, the output, even if you're not getting one thing, that silver lining is that Joker still puts on a lot of damage on you.
Yeah, and he still has like kill confirms even in base Arsene, even in base Joker. That was a good jump read.
No kill confirm, needed that back. Are gonna help straight away. Gonna be a great tool in Joker's arsenal, and the Arsene for sure gonna be doing a great job. Look at that, need that already, and the great side B to catch the landing.
This is scary for Mo.
Very, and yeah.
Oh yeah, right Arsene down tilt, okay.
And I feel like the difference between game 1 and the start of game 2 to now, I feel like Faifre's been way more patient. Even though he hasn't been too potent with these Arsene kills, even the base Joker is being so much more patient, waiting for MiniMo to approach him, and then reacting to that, punishing him wherever he lands.
You know, it feels like he kind of got that, like, right after he lost his first stock.
Yeah.
Just like, okay, no, I need to, like, slow down. Like, because Joker has better ways of controlling the space than Wolf. But, like, Joker also has, like, a more mobility than Wolf. So, like... And there it is, just... Just camping.
Well, yeah, I've been wondering about like that option. You know, Joker is obviously people like to call Joker a rushdown. Me personally, I think Joker is one of the campiest characters in this game. Personally, given his side B projectile, his gun ability, you know, the gun dashing, all the gun opportunities of where they hit, different ways that you can angle them. I feel like that's so good at just forcing people to approach. And I feel like Faifre's kind of realized that because right now he's been forcing. Look at that, just short hop side B, short hop guns to make MiniMo approach, and then whenever he does, gets that hits on him and raises the percent.
You know, which also, like, serves to, like, like, whenever the rare times they do get in, Joker also gets Arsene off of it, but because they've been taking so much damage from Gun and AHA, like, they're already usually at kind of at least 80-ish% when Joker does get Arsene.
And you see all the damage has been built up. That damage tick-tocking on MiniMo, has to watch out. Arsene's here. MiniMo's already at 137. Has to watch out for any back air, any aerial. Might just seal the stock.
Yeah, I feel like if Faifre isn't careful, though, Mo can definitely kill him in one shot, but that's not gonna happen.
That was a really good comeback on Faifre's part. He was down that whole game too, and then the second half of it brought it all the way back.
You know, he just like, okay, I need to calm down. I need to stop trying to chase the wolf, right? I have the gun and AHA.
Yeah, I mean, you might be the big bad wolf, but patience is a virtue for a reason, you know, and that's what showed right there. All it took was patience. Patience is key.
You know, it feels like as soon as it swapped over to MiniMo trying to catch up to Faifre, like that lack of mobility, like compared to Joker, also like kind of hurt him.
Well, yeah, like we keep talking about, is that Wolf is very, like, you know, he's going to be moving around quite quickly in the air, right? He's got a lot of ambiguity of where he's going to be landing, but on the ground, Joker is way faster.
You know, I think Wolf is like one of the, like, not like slowest characters on the ground, but like somewhere in the mid-range compared to Joker is like way up at the top.
Yeah, I feel you.
I like the Battlefield pick, though, like a lot more air-focused than Town and City, at least with the more, like, FD layout.
Yeah, I mean, now I feel like they're both going to have better options of landing. They've got 3 platforms to move with. Instead of small battlefields, they're going to have that one in the middle up top. So maybe some safe pressure from platforms, less camping. These short hop side Bs are going to be having to, because they go so diagonal, MiniMo, I feel like, can hide under these platforms even better, as well as the top platform as well. So maybe going for that option too.
Also, like, he can, like, kind of hide behind them to avoid the Leo combo, I guess. Like, I remember Faifre talking about that when we were grinding on Friday. I was like, oh, you know, you can use the, like, platforms to hide from that. It makes, like, the confirm is still true. It's just a lot tighter.
Because of the Leo combo?
Yeah.
Oh! Tries to hit him with the palm, the big claw, but, you know, that down B is going to be so potent at just getting these kills. You know, you can't approach me so aggressively. Have to watch out.
Oh my god!
I know. The F smash as well.
I like the attempt.
That's a lot of courage. Me, I would never. I'm too scared for that.
No, they went into game 3 just like, okay, I'm just gonna go for the hard call outs.
Yeah, you see Faifre trying to up the ante right now. You know, trying to throw out any big moves he can, but these Hail Marys not praying to the right gods at the moment. Are not really gonna work out for him. Luckily, though, still upper stock.
You know, Faifre has the room to move around now. The Battlefield pick gives him a lot more options for mobility. Same goes for MiniMo, which is helpful because of Wolf's better air mobility. But still, you need to catch up to Joker.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about, I feel like mobility's been like the kind of key word we've been using throughout this whole set so far. And it is showing right now, you know, Faifre, doing a lot of work to try and get any kill he can. Really wants to stop, but MiniMo going to take it instead. 89% down, but that's really nothing to a couple of Wolf combos, right?
Yeah, no, like, but at the same time, he gets sent off stage once. He will have a lot of damage put on. Arsene is already, what, like a third of the way there?
Already on a 1/4, I'd say.
Yeah, now a half, I think. Or unless the gauge is weird.
Really nice chase down from MiniMo as well, recognizing that, you know, Faifre doesn't want to be anywhere near him, just wants the Arsene charge, but still chases him down, getting any type of dash attack up till he can to raise the damage. Oh, watch how you're recovering. Faifre will be punishing that.
Oh, MiniMo got greedy though. That was a greedy dash attack. And he had to pay for it, unfortunately, but Faifre is stuck at ledge now. Arsene about to run out.
I like how Faifre recovers, by the way. If you saw it just a minute ago, he will put a side B on the ledge and then also has enough space to kind of reverse himself and still throw an Arsene back air, and it's big enough to cover his landing to kind of make sure that he gets back to the ledge in a safe way. And I don't feel like MiniMo's seen that before. I don't think he has too much Joker practice, so he's kind of new to this, but Faifre's doing a really good job of showing how he can maintain this lead game 3.
You know, are there like any Jokers in the UK besides obviously EMAS?
Well, I mean, there's like a couple, but I don't think there's any in MiniMo's region that he's faced too much.
Going for the hard roll read though.
Ooh, okay, sneaks in the back end, finds the kill, and again, he's down 80% again. Just needs to find his way back into this game 3. I feel like this game 3 is so pivotal, though. You know, if you win this game, you go into game 4 with the advantage pick, right?
Yeah.
And you have to go, if it goes to game 5, it's up to you to kind of like determine who has the stage pick. So I feel like this game is kind of like the one you kind of need to win. No pressure, of course.
Yeah. Also, like if you win game 3, you're going into game 4 not just with an advantage, but also with the momentum, right?
Yes, I agree with that.
Which, like, you don't want to be like the one down 2-1 in a game 4 situation.
Raises the upbeat just to go above the ledge, just to catch Faifre slipping. But have to watch out for these side Bs on the ledge. I've been loving how Faifre's been doing that, applying pressure even off stage so much. It's never comfortable for MiniMo.
You know, and you know, there it is. MiniMo was looking so comfortable game 1, like just kind of walling Faifre out, just kind of stuffing him out as Faifre just tried to chase him down, but it seems. But yeah, Faifre got better at controlling the space, and now he's in the lead.
Well, I feel like the difference between game 1 and now, like you said, not just patience, but also Faifre's finding these Arsene kills more and more now. You know, he killed in the last game, with dash tag a lot. He killed this time with fair. He's finding these back airs, these fairs, these dash attacks, any type of pressure with Arsene, and he's sealing stocks so much earlier.
Yeah, it feels like he's also like just catching those landings with them a lot more.
I mean, you were calling Mo being like a little bit greedy, right? And I do agree with you. I feel like he's kind of banking on trying to get these stocks any way he can in a kind of desperate manner, and it's costing him either damage or stock.
You know, like I remember, like I think it was Coney said something about like, you know, Wolf players, they kind of need to go for that Hail Mary like once a set, but like not really. Sometimes you just need to like hold back, play safe.
Yeah.
Because like if you get too greedy, then you'll just get killed for it, especially against an Arsene Joker.
Yeah. I mean, I do agree with that. You know, Hail Marys are going to come out once in a while because, you know, Wolves don't really have too many setups to kill. They're usually getting stray hits most of the time to get a kill, so it can be kind of hard to kind of find that, especially with a character so skinny, so small like Joker, can be running around. So hard to catch that guy.
I also feel like just the pressure of, okay, I need to kill him now with like a Hail Mary or something that can like get to your head.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like these gun dash baits from Faifre have been really doing a good job of like baiting Mo to kind of come in, and then he kind of reels back the gun, punishes with an aerial or any type of normal.
Yeah. I think it was just trying to cover ledge options there. Anyway, MiniMo now in the lead for the first time since what, game 1? No, game 2. I did like Faifre's recovery though, like reversing the gun dash, so he could always thread in the back.
Yeah,
You were talking about that.
I've been liking that type. I haven't really seen too much of that type of style, so I do appreciate. Like you said, he is quite knowledgeable about Joker, showing it right now. But MiniMo doing a really good job of just keep like maintaining this lead. He has to get some percent though.
Yeah, MiniMo's like having a hard time chasing him down. Like Faifre did that gun jump right after MiniMo went to try to punish it, and then Faifre sent him off stage for it. Almost got a kill off it. Like,
okay. Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
there it is, the combo again. But
very textbook. You know, any type of drag that he can get will confirm off it, especially on these platforms. Going to be so vital for him in these sets. So sealing stocks, should I say? Oh, MiniMo has to watch out for it.
You know, I feel like Faifre's also just like he's gotten a read on him.
You think so?
Yeah, no, like he's just been kind of covering like where he's going.
Yeah.
In advance a lot. Like you saw it earlier, like he did the down throw up air, and then right after, because he knew Mo was gonna try to fast fall down, drop below, jabbed him right as he got there. Like.
So you have to be careful now. Arsene's out. You know, MiniMo's percent is rising ever so slowly. No, I have to watch out for the side B damage, tick-tocking.
No, I think, yeah, no, he's in Arsene Bear kill range now.
Oh, he was in Arsene Bear kill range like 50% ago, bro. Don't worry about that. That move is scary. And MiniMo's doing a really good job of surviving this Arsene. If he can get like a couple more percent on him, might be able to start sneaking a back air kill.
This is an uncomfortable position though. Like Joker does have the kill convert, but at the same time, it's a lot harder in base.
I just feel like the Arsene meter is already at nearly 0.5%. It just went. Swear it just went, bro. Like you don't want to leave.
You know, it rises and falls so quickly. Like I felt like the Arsene left a lot quicker than I expected, but also it's rising a lot faster.
Arsene is like one of those, you know, crazy ex-girlfriends that just won't leave because you think they're gonna away, but they just come back. You know, I don't know where they come from, but they will be there.
Yeah, and then as soon as you're comfortable with them, like, okay, I guess I've gotten used to it now, they're out.
And there's the breakup for sure in that relationship. You know, MiniMo finding that kill and actually in the lead yet again after being down quite a lot. You know, he survived the Arsene not once but twice, and he's back with a vengeance.
Which also, if MiniMo does win this, he's going into Game 5 with the lead, which is significantly scarier than going into Game 4.
Agree with that. We were talking about momentum in the Game 4, but now MiniMo, if he can go into Game 5 with momentum, that might be tipping the tip of the iceberg. That might be the edge that pushes him. But bro, Faifre has been doing such a good job of calling out these baits with his down B, his counter.
You know, it happened, what was it, the first stock in this game, or was it the last game where he called out that F smash? I think it was the last game.
I think it was the last game, yeah, towards the end of the start.
Yeah, the end of the first stock. But also, if I'm Faifre and I dropped him, like, oh, shit, I was one game away from winning. I'm going into Game 4 now. I had him. I was destroying in Game 3, bro.
But I feel like now is the time where you need... I mean, it's kind of obvious, but you need to kill him now. You know, Arsene is nowhere near on the door. He's still asleep, but, you know, he will wake up soon. So I feel like at the percent that Faifre's at now, MiniMo has to do a really good job of being clinical. This is the time to be. This is vital.
Like, I think he probably wants to be, like, looking for a dash attack or something. Because, like, it's Wolf's best burst option, right?
Yeah,
it can catch Joker's landings.
Oh, but these jump-ins... MiniMo's been doing a pretty, like, safe job of kind of avoiding jumping a lot in the first game, but, you know, right now, Faifre's doing a great job of anti-airing him every single time. You talked about Wolf being so good in the air, but you still have to watch out for Joker.
Yeah, and you still have to land eventually, right?
And this is the scary part. 97%, Arsene is nowhere near gonna go. He's here to stay for a while. And, have to watch out how you're jumping, how you're landing. Faifre's there, he's scouting out the back airs, being thrown at right now. Good grab, putting him off stage.
I feel like Faifre's also gotten really comfortable. There's the pop-off.
Real good on Faifre to catch him out. I feel like MiniMo was kind of cornered, you know, for so long of that Arsene stock. MiniMo was just in that corner, trying to find any way he could have, either going high, going low, but it doesn't matter where you go, Arsene is here. You
know, it was like as soon as he got Arsene, it felt like the momentum of the game just turned around. It was all Faifre.
Well, it's such a scary position to be in, I feel, because, you know, you're going to be, you know that you're in your last stock. You know that even if you're in a percent lead, you're still at high percent. And if Arsene's there and he's not going away for a long time, have to watch out where you want to be. You know, MiniMo went high, got back end, went low to go on the ground to go around him, got grab, and got reset in that situation. That cycle, so vicious.